Hey, what's up, y'all, and welcome to another edition of Play Ones. I am August C. Jones, and so on this episode, I'm going to tackle two topics, and I'm going to try to do it in a timely manner. I'm going to be talking about the whole DJ Akademiks stuff, giving you my quick thoughts on that, as well as Kendrick Lamar with the upcoming Super Bowl. It's crazy. So, first, let's get into the DJ Akademiks. So, this past weekend, DJ Akademiks found himself in, to put it lightly, hot water when it came to a stream that he was on Discord. So if you're unaware, DJ Akademiks was on a stream on Discord with a 15-year-old streamer. Now, I'm not familiar with this streamer. I've never heard of him. I don't know if he is like a big name in streaming or if he was just some random kid or whatever. I think he is kind of like got like a good following, but in any case, DJ Akademiks was on stream with this kid and Tory Lanez's manager. And so the conversation that they had kind of gotten into a weird place where it was being like DJ Akademiks and Tory Lanez's manager were asking him inappropriate questions. And so basically, instead of, not doing it or after a while, be like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and quit it, blah, blah, blah. They proceeded to keep going and pushing it. So it was stuff that was being asked to this kid about, girls his age and would he do something with a chick older than him. And the kid, the 15-year-old, kept telling him, yo, bro, no, that I'm 15. Like, y'all forget I'm 15. And it's not that he said it and they didn't hear it or they just, kind of like swept it to the side. He kept saying it. He kept reminding them like, yo, I'm 15. And he kept saying, that's weird. I'm not going to do this with an older chick because y'all trying to get her in a case. And it's like they're sitting there playing with it. And at one point, Tory Lanez's manager, forgive me, I don't know his name, told him like, what's your address? I'm going to send you some strippers. And it's like, it's mind-boggling that when you're in this position that Akademiks is, a big influencer, he has a large fan base, a large following of people that, just love his stuff. And then you got people that don't love his stuff. But whatever the case, DJ Akademiks is a huge name when it comes to like the hip hop space, streaming and everything else. When it comes to that, you have to put yourself in a situation where I don't want to get caught up in no stuff. I have a lot of eyes on me. I have a lot of people paying attention to what I'm doing. A lot of people want to see me slip. So let me not say this. Let me not do this. You have to be more careful when you're in the limelight, when you're in the public perception or the public view. And it just went out his mind. And this isn't the first time the Akademiks has said some controversial stuff, but no one has really raked them over the coals for it, which they probably should have. But it's one of those things where, yeah, as a grown man, as grown men, you should know better. And even if Akademiks didn't say anything, and that was Tory Lanez's manager, he should have been the responsible one, like, yo, nah, whatever. And like a lot of people were saying that he shouldn't even been on this stream with the kid. I guess you could say I disagree, but I agree. I agree because, yeah, you don't want to find yourself in this type of situation where somebody can, blow it up out of proportion. But I think as long as it's a regular stream, like y'all talking about regular stuff, like it could be him getting the kid's idea on music. What are kids around his age listening to? Maybe about video games or something like that. Just a regular conversation. Because you can have a regular conversation as a grown man with a 15-year-old. And it don't have to be anything beyond that. Nothing like, just outrageous, weird. You can have a regular conversation. But once it started leaking into the outside of that, into inappropriateness, that's when it becomes a problem. And that's where DJ Akademiks messed up at. And as of right now, Stake stopped following him. I don't know if he had like a brand deal or something with them, but if he did, it's safe to assume that he probably don't have that anymore. He's been banned permanently from Twitch for doing that. And it looks like this is going to become the end for Akademiks. I don't know if it's going to be a complete end. I don't know if he can recover from this, but it's looking like it's the the beginning of the end, possibly. But DJ Akademiks only has himself to blame for this situation. As a grown man, as a person, this should have reigned in your mind that this was not cool. This was not something that you should be doing. And maybe you should have just leaked away. Like, yeah. Even if you started it and you thought about like, yeah, nah. Like, yeah, you right, bro. You 15, blah, blah, blah. So let's change the subject. Let's do something else. But DJ Akademiks only has to blame himself. And I doubt if Drizzy is going to be reaching out to help him out with anything with all the bullshit that he's been doing and all in lately. The crazy downfall of Drake, which I'm going to make a video about that. But other than that, yeah, Akademiks, I think at this point is probably cooked. Even if he gets back to, streaming and, haven't lost a lot. At this point, it's not going to be the same. Just like his boy Drake, nothing was the same. It's just not going to be the same. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts. If you made it this far, go ahead, give it a like. And so moving on to the next subject, I'm going to try and wrap this up real quick. Talk about Kendrick Lamar. Now, this whole thing, like, I'm not going to speak too much on it because, like I said, I want to make a video about Kendrick and I want to make a video about Drake. And that's going to give more detail about my thoughts about that. But it's safe to assume that Drake or, Kendrick is going to be performing Not Like Us at the Super Bowl. It's safe to assume that because on one of the, because I don't watch sports, but on one of the NFL cast or whatnot, they were playing, they played instrumentals in the background or whatever, and they were playing Not Like Us. And so it's safe to assume that he's not going to be banned from that. And I believe, and that's what 50 said, that was one of his reasons for doing this lawsuit was to put it, have like everything wrapped up to where Kendrick couldn't perform that song at the Super Bowl, because Drake knows that if Kendrick performs the song at the Super Bowl, he's cooked. There's nothing more to say about it. I ain't gonna say it's the end of Drake's career because, Drake is doing a really good job of doing that shit himself. But he knows that all that song is gonna do is go right back to number one. It's like it's inevitable. He knows that when he performs this, everyone is going to be singing. Everyone is going to, and he don't even have to say the words in the song that a lot of people are pointing out. The content and everything else. The song has so many like quotables that all he has to do is throw it to the crowd. Certified lover boy, certified, trying to strike a chord, and it's probably, like he doesn't have to say those words. He literally can have the crowd say it for him. And like, from what I understand, the NFL isn't, saying anything to Kendrick, putting a stop on the song or whatever. So if he doesn't perform it, unless we get some more information that the NFL wanted him not to do it or whatever, it's probably his decision. But because of how massive popular that song is and everyone is expecting that song to be performed at the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure he's going to perform it. That it's going to be performed. If it's the last song like it was at the Pop Out, it's going to be performed. And so it's weird. It's weird. We have, I believe this weekend, the Grammys are coming out. We already know that Kendrick is going to get at least one award, at the Grammys, if not a clean sweep in every category that he's in, or mostly every category that he's in. But this, I'm pretty sure, is going to be a success. And then when we go to the Super Bowl, that's going to be a success. And then not to forget about the tours that he has, the stadium tours that he has, 2 in Toronto. So it's only looking up for Kendrick right now. The best thing for Drake to do is to like just sit back, relax, chill, try and figure out your game plan and how you're going to come back and, what you're going to do. But as of right now, this it's really looking bad for Drake, but it's looking still good for Kendrick. And I hope that he keep this momentum on throughout the rest of this year and then he could probably take a 5-year break, you know. But in any case, I think it's a glorious thing to see a black man winning, especially with the content that he makes for music. But yeah, I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. But in any case, those are my thoughts on the academic situation, as well as what's going on with Kendrick right now. I'd like to thank you guys. If you made it this far and you haven't liked it, go ahead, give me a like, subscribe if you're not, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. And I will catch you guys on the next one. So peace out, stay safe, and yeah, don't do what Akademiks did, man. Know your role.